Let's compare our whole life to a single line. Just as a line is made up of countless dots, our lives are made in a collection of memories and experiences. Every single second, every single moment that are passing by is a dot which comes together to form a line called life. Majority of people tend to look at the line, obsessed over how straight the line is, how thick the line is, or how fancy it is drawn upon. In other words, most people focus much more on the results in life, defining that as success. This is especially true for a country like Korea, where success is always defined as going to good schools, earning more money, and climbing higher than anyone else. Even from a young age, we are encouraged to compete, going as far back as kindergarten. We always run forward, never managing to catch our breath or look back, because we are filled with fear that the moment we do, we will fall behind. In this win or lose situation, every friend is a potential competitor, and the only reason we continuously fight is because we all have one unified hope, that maybe once we get into a good college, once we get a respectable job, once we earn more money, we will find true success. In other words, we live in the false illusion that success only comes at a specific point in one's life, which we should aim for continuously. But little do we know that there is no happiness beyond this goal, only another desire that will force us to continuously climb up. We keep on looking towards this one ultimate goal at the end of the line, never realizing that there is no special moment of happiness there. This is probably the reason why South Korea recently ranked 118th place out of 143 countries in citizens' happiness level. Only less than half replied that they were happy. This ranking is very appalling since Korea ranked the same level of happiness as Palestine, a region torn by war and filled with terror and bloodshed. This is definitely a problem, isn't it? Our country seems to be heading towards a darker path. And if we don't do anything about it, it will only worsen the already severe national problem of the highest suicidal rate among the OECD members. There will no longer be a future for our children. And there will no longer be a future for our nation. The wrong definition of success that an individual aims for during his entire life will be the ultimate factor that will be chaining him down to misery, unhappiness, and depression. Then what must be done about this? Well, I believe that we must stop our obsession over reaching the ending point of the line and rather start focusing on the dots. Because every single dot is instilled with significant value and beauty that are generated into happiness once discovered. Success isn't merely about accomplishing a great fortune or political status. That's only a superficial definition, actually. Rather, the real meaning of success is to feel happiness about everything that encompasses your life, from small to big things. Helping an elderly carry a heavy load. Spending some quality time with your family. Or waking up on a Saturday morning to find your mom preparing your favorite blueberry pancake can all be defined as a successful moment if you find happiness in these actions. As for me, I try to apply my definition of success in my everyday life. For example, I had a successful Monday this week after receiving a private thank you note from a friend for helping him with his problems. I felt so happy to realize that I was a valuable person, someone that can be of great help to another. On Wednesday, I also had a successful day when I saw all of my family members before the dining table having a weekly family dinner together. Once again, I felt grateful for having a home, having a family that is always there for me. Oh, and just yesterday, I also had a successful day because I had my favorite food of all time, steak. I'm still so full after eating so much meat yesterday. Just like this, I've achieved success yesterday and also the day before yesterday. And I am continuously achieving success every day. Success isn't far away. If you take the initiative to change your point of view, success will show itself to you, not only at a specific point in one's life, but in every moment. So remember this one lesson. A single line can only be completed by connecting millions of dots together. This is the same with our lives. It's not a few big events that present you with happiness, but rather our daily moments that can do so. So if you ask me the question, how do you define success? I would definitely say to make every dot count. Thank you.
Judges may ask questions to the speaker.
Okay, so it seems like you said make every dot count and live in the present. So then do you think it's not necessary to set future goals? Because you said you're talking about just the present.
Okay, you see, I spent the last 5.5 minutes talking about how important the dots are, but that doesn't mean that the line isn't important. Rather, the reason I'm so focused on the dots are because in the current society, everybody seems so focused on the line. Everybody wants to be happy, everybody wants to be successful, so they keep on focusing on becoming better than others, going higher than others. And this is good, because it leads to us becoming a better society, it leads to like scientific discovery. But in this process, I think we have lost something more important. And that's this daily moment, this daily happiness that we can get just by looking around a bit more. So I'm not saying that looking at long terms isn't important, but for the current generation, I just wanted to emphasize